Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, me, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. Seriously, every like, every comment, every subscribe, I see it and I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. It's free to you. And it means the world to me. It means motivation. It's gas in the tank. Now, if you want to go a little extra mile, support the show, keep me caffeinated, or just say, yo, I see you. Hit the buy me a coffee link in the description. And hey, I got merch now. Check it out. T-shirts, if you want to look confused and stylish while yelling at the news. Now, let's get into it. We've got some wild stuff to cover today. So go ahead and grab your tinfoil hat or your overpriced coffee, whatever gets you in the mood. Cause I don't even, what does it say? We're about to talk about, and we'll tell you soon. And it's going to be spicy. That's gay. I got to rewrite that because I rewrote the whole thing from what I was saying. Anyways, you could take that off now. Please hit the subscribe button. It's gas in the tank, of course.
It's free, though.
It's free to you, and it means the world to me, of
Pretty
course.
Free.
Yes. Well, we had a guest last week. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. How did you feel about having podcasting with someone else that you don't normally podcast with?
Not bad.
It was pretty good, right? It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. I like doing it with other people.
Although I didn't get to talk as much, though.
Well, your job is not to talk. It's my job to talk.
What if I wanted, though?
You can say something. That's fine. It's not a problem. But I'm just saying it's fun. It's just you know what I don't like?
Ooh,
it's like when you have ideas and you share them with people and you hope that they'll put you with their ideas. You know, they'll because you brought up the idea to them. Hey man, you have this place. You could do this here. And you know, I could help you because I'm already working on this and we could all work together. But no, you know, people just take my ideas and they just like, I'm going to go do it myself. You know, that's fine. Go ahead, do your thing. But you know what? We're on 5 years already, so we're ahead of the game. So doesn't matter if yours are growing faster than mine. So you know what I mean. It doesn't need. No, you know what? Skip that. We're gonna delete that. We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna say any of that because it's pretty obvious where I'm going with this. But I'm not gonna go there. So let's get into it. That's not spicy. What spicy is? All right. So we've had. You know, I last week before we did the podcast with Shaddy, I had a whole podcast set up for that day, so I had to put it aside for today's week, and then you know, our list of videos got big, and it's big,
and it's the
biggest list of videos we've ever wanted to cover to date.
A lot of very interesting things, though.
Yes, very interesting. So let's start with the very first one. The very first one is, what the fuck is up with Brazil? You know, it was my understanding that Brazil was a Catholic country. That was my understanding.
Gay!
It was my understanding that Brazil was a Catholic country. And it's turned into, play it again, and it's turned into a country of...
Gay!
I don't understand it. Look at get that one ready. Just don't show you. I'll tell you when. Because for the
The carnival?
yeah. So for the last 3 years, I kind of been keeping track a little of their stupid carnivals that they celebrate, right? And which, you know, it's fine. It used to be like, oh, it was just a bunch of people dancing. What is it? Zumba, whatever the fuck they dance over there. It was a bunch of people just dancing that, you know, and you know, it was pretty enjoyable. You could see everybody dancing, and now it's turned into a whole fucking theme of disrespect.
Oh, hell no!
Exactly. And it not just disrespect. It's turned, I want to say, satanic.
Damn, son.
Go ahead. So that's why, you know what? And I started paying attention because after 2023, there was like a big flood. Right after the carnival in Brazil, there was a big flood that, you know, just ruined the whole city. Right? That happened in 2023, but 2024, you know, they didn't stop doing what they were doing. They did it again. 2025, they did it again.
You
Watch.
sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're about to show you. Play it. Make sure you show the video. So this was in 2023, right? Make sure we have a little audio. I'll talk over it. Give me some more audio. Look at the disrespect. Like, we make fun of religion in here, but the thing is, my thing is I won't go this far. See, this was in 2024. They made fun of Jesus. They hung him. They were pretending to hang him, like, which, yeah. And then look, and in all the years, they always praise that satanic creature with the horns and all that. Look, all 3 years you will see 2024, they were praising that again. And in 2025, which is this year, there it is again. You see that? So Brazil is turned into a country of sinners. All you sinners are going to go to hell. Not only for praising that satanic statue, but for doing blasphemy. You know what blasphemy is? No, that's not yet. Hold on to that one. You know what blasphemy is? When you sin against the word of God. That's what blasphemy is. So, you know, I make fun of religion, and that's the only thing I would make fun of. I will not make fun of the whole idea of God and all that. But I will make a laugh, take a laugh, get a laugh, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I will poke fun at the idea of religion, but not the idea of a God, which, you know, I don't know. Maybe those people are probably looking at it the same way. Oh no, we're not making fun of that. We're just making fun of the idea. But yeah, but you're what the fuck you're doing. You can ask anybody, and they'll tell you the same shit, man. Like that's you know, that's a little disrespectful. You can ask anybody, even the most well, those people who don't believe in anything are, you know, they're completely lost, or maybe they are right, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't know anything. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't know anything about podcast either, you know, because you give the idea to people and then they, you know, they go make their own podcast thinking it's going to be easy. But you know what? They'll find out.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was like a one thing that did the same thing as what you did, and then out of nowhere they just became popular.
Well, here's the thing. TikTok, okay, speaking of that, right? Speaking of that, last week I showed Shotty that video of that kid who got his nut stuck on the stool, right?
Yeah.
So what happened with that? I cut that clip out, I posted it, and then fucking, you know, I was expecting it. You know, when I posted it, I was like, fuck, TikTok's gonna fuck with me for this video. For sure they're gonna fuck with me.
But instead it was YouTube.
Instead it was fucking YouTube, which I should have expected. It shouldn't even be a fucking surprise to me that YouTube decided. And that gave me it gave me 2 strikes. I've gotten 2 strikes in April from YouTube. One is a warning, and then the other one is an actual strike. So I went because it said that I had to take a class, an ethics class.
Ethics class.
Like they were gonna teach me how to have some ethics and not be unethical on.
I'm pretty sure you know how to do that already.
Well, you would think, right?
Yeah.
But if you call out, I'm not gonna say it because TikTok and YouTube are such fucking. I already said fucking. Like a fuck Like the one, what is that bird called?
Falcon.
Oh, Phoenix. That's what I was thinking.
Phoenix.
I was thinking of the bird from Harry Potter, Fawkey. That's his name, Fawkey. Yeah, the Phoenix, Fawkey the Phoenix. That's his name. So I mean, I'm hopefully, you know what? TikTok hates me. I mean, YouTube hates me now. So I got to strike. I cannot do lives on YouTube because I hurt YouTube's vagina. Their vagina hurt, and that's why, you know.
Well, it used to be a woman.
Well, you know what? Women always ruin everything. Everybody's fucking excited that this bitch in Mexico is taking fucking possession of her presidency. Like, we have the first woman president. You know who also said the same fucking shit? Argentina said the same shit. And what happened to Argentina? Argentina was at the fucking bottom of the fucking economy. Their economy sucked. They had no money until Milei came in, took it over from that stupid bitch that was president. Yes, a woman was president in Argentina. That's who fucked up the country. But you know what? People say women are the best thing that ever happened to humanity. That's what people say. And they like to say that. You know what? Maybe certain women are that. But most of you bitches are not. Most of you bitches go to Dubai and sit on a glass table. And we're going to leave it at that because we have a minor. Involves shitting on a table. Yes, some of those IG models have done that. There's the stories. Go listen to them. They tell them themselves. I mean, tell me that's not weird. But those same fucking freaks are the same ones pushing this stupid ideology that everybody wants to go by. Like, don't say this on TikTok. That's offensive. Shut the fuck. Key from Harry Potter. Anyways, let's go back. So you fucking infidels, you animals, you sinners, Brazil is gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean because you guys are, what is the word I said?
Sinners?
No, the other word.
It started with a
something against God, right?
Yeah.
I forgot what the fuck I'm talking about. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to my brain. I dropped it. So, that's fucking Brazil. That's Brazil. They have this satanic ritual parade that they do every year since Jesus left Brazil. All right? How is it possible that a country that has a statue of Jesus, the statue of Jesus is like hundreds of feet tall.
135 feet tall.
You know which I'm talking about?
Yeah, the giant one.
Yeah. So how is a country that has a statue like that's very respectable, a Catholic country, is able to have that shit in the street and roaming around in the street? It just goes to show how little respect. Blasphemy. That's the word I was trying to remember. You blasphemers, whatever, if that's a real word. Blasphemers? Blasphemy?
Blasphemies.
People blasphemy. All right, so that's Brazil. Brazil has their yearly satanic ritual that they do during their parade. They've already gave it to Satan. Satan already owns Brazil, as you could tell, and they will sink to the bottom of the ocean for being sinners. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Anyways, that's Brazil. And it just keeps happening all over the world. This is what I don't understand. And you know what? For the longest, I was like, yeah, the whole idea of Jesus is probably a guy that did this, did that, and everybody's like, yeah, we got to follow his teaching because he was a good person. Maybe that was the case. Or maybe he is the son of God. Maybe, but I don't fucking know. I wasn't there to ask him. If I was there to ask him, I would be here assuring you that it is. But I wasn't there. All right? But since I'm supposed to be a Catholic. I'm not a Catholic, but I'm supposed to be a Catholic. I have my first communion, confirmation, and all the bullshit that you need. Yes, I do have all of that. So I know what the hell I'm talking about when I say blasphemy. All right? So, and it's just becoming weirder and weirder as we go on, because that was Brazil. And if we go to Germany, we look at the German San ritual, something like that. Saint ritual, something like that. You could just, okay, all right. So that was in Brazil, the parade, carnival, whatever the fuck they call it. They have that. But if we go across the fucking globe to the other side, not completely the other side, because it's maybe a little due east or west, whatever the fuck, whichever way you go. But if we go to Germany, now look at what these fucks are doing in Germany. What the fuck is this shit? What kind of fucking satanic shit is this? That everybody is involved in it. Play it. Come on. You were supposed to be playing while I was yelling. Make sure you give me audio. No, don't give me the music, because fuck TikTok, fuck YouTube. Not Instagram. Instagram's been cool so far.
It's been pretty chill with you so far.
Yeah. But this is what I don't understand, you know? Like, look at this. This is what people celebrate. You know?
So that's kind of a little...
That's the I forgot what that star is called. Star of David. It's supposed to be a mockery for like the devil. You see the wings, the Satan with the wings right there. What the fuck is going on? Why is everybody praising this shit? I don't understand. You have this shit going on, and then you have the other shit in Israel happening. That fucking they're gonna build a temple. They're gonna obliterate people. They're gonna kill all these people so they can build a new temple and kill the cows. And I don't know what the hell is going on. And you have this shit. How am I supposed to say, "Oh, this is normal. Nothing's happening in the world"? How? When you have shit like this. Change that. That's going to give us, you know, well, now we're going to be hunted now by some sort of evil entity because we played that. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, how is it possible? Craziness. Now, what are you, like, when you see things like that constantly happening, what's a normal person thought? It's like
bullshit.
Well, that's one, but what I'm saying, let's get more into the thought, right? Like a normal person will be like, hey, so like we've gone from a society who had a fear of God to a society that we no longer fear God. On the contrary, they celebrate satanic things. And it's not only them. If you go and pay attention, here, get ready to go. Here in the greatest country of the fucking planet in America, USA, fuck yeah, freedom. In the greatest country in America, you go watch those stupid Hollywood shit that they do, their award ceremonies and all that. All that shit has to do with satanic shit too.
Hell no!
So what the fuck is going on? A normal person would think, yeah, we've gone from an era where we praise God or godly entities or entities who are supposed to be good. We've gone to praising entities who just want to take over. Craziness. That's where we're at. Satanic tributes. Satanic, I don't know what the fuck to call them, but it's satanic things. They're doing satanic things everywhere. Look around. If you're not paying attention, if you're not saying, yeah, that's true, well, let me tell you something. Then you are not fucking paying attention, or you're probably praising that shit too. And you know what? You know what, I had this thought, another thought I've had. Because of the way things are going, like war and all that shit that's happening, right? My thought is, if shit's gonna go fucking south, it better go south when I'm still young. Yes. I don't want shit to go south when I'm fucking old and I can't run from shit. Yeah, because that's what's going to happen. Anyways. Speaking of satanic stuff, so the story in the Bible says that the Romans with the Jews killed Jesus in the cross. They crucified him, and he died at 3 p.m. at night.
At night?
I mean, in the afternoon. At 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I think it should, if I'm not mistaken, it's this Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah, yesterday actually. Today. If I'm not mistaken, it's today when they supposedly do the whole ceremony, crucifixion and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So Jesus died, and then after 3 days, he came back to life. Zombie. Now that happened. All right. So, and then after he came back to life, the Bible says that he was risen from the earth to heaven. Like that. He left to heaven like that. He just disappeared. That's what it says. That's why there's no body to find today or tomb. They know where the tomb, they say they know where the tomb where he was buried at.
I'm pretty sure they're lying about that.
They could be. You know what? I'm going to go with you on that one. Yeah, they're probably lying about that. But let's just say they're not. Okay, let's just for the sake of this story. They say that he rose after 3 days. He went to heaven. And then there's another story about his mother, which is the Virgin Mary, that the same thing happened to her. She didn't die. She rose. She rose to heaven. That's what the Bible says. And again, I wasn't there to ask him to say if it's true or not. Okay? So I'm just going off of what it says. So if I'm lying, take it up to the Bible. So it says the Virgin Mary was risen up to the sky too, as well, to heaven. But they knew where what they said it was that they knew where her tomb was. At first, they didn't know where it was, but they finally found it recently, right? They recently found it, and they said that they were going to check the tomb. They checked the tomb. Absolutely nothing in that tomb. So now they're saying, oh, yeah, it was probably true that she rose to heaven because there's no bones or anything in that tomb. It's empty. Or maybe someone stole the body from there. Because people do that nowadays. Yeah. Even nowadays, people go and steal bodies off of cemeteries for what?
No reason.
Oh, there is a reason.
There is?
We just talked about it. Satanic rituals.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You need dead bodies to do satanic rituals, and that's what I don't understand. That's what I understand where we're going. So again, I guess the tomb of the Virgin Mary is completely empty, which, you know,
could be a lie.
But you know what's weird? There is another story of another lady, which is called Mary Magdalene, and she's supposed to be an unholy person. Yes, she's supposed to be an unholy person according to the Catholic Church. But here's what's weird about it: I think the Vatican has a casing that has a skull in there with a crown, and what that casing is tagged as Mary Magdalene, that unholy person that supposedly was not a good person because she was a sinner. So why keep the skull of a sinner? Here's the conspiracy of that. They say that Jesus was actually married and that he had kids, and there is people that have his bloodline today in the world. So that's what I thought. That's why I keep saying, like, you know, that maybe there was a guy that was named Jesus. And by the way, what is it, Arabs or whatever that area is, they didn't have the letter J at the time, so it wasn't Jesus. It was Yahweh or something like that. Yeah, Yahweh. Yeah, not Yahweh. You're sinning now. Anyways, so that the tomb is empty. Virgin Mary wasn't there.
Could be a lie.
It definitely could definitely be definitely a lie. Notice how many times I said definitely? Anyways, that's that. So now, it's crazy. Now, I don't even know what to think. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because I found it really interesting that they were like, oh, the tomb is empty. Well, it could be a fucking lie for all we know. So, that's what it is. But anyways, so how quickly did everybody forget that 2-3 weeks ago there was a fucking earthquake that killed a bunch of people and brought a whole country down to his knees?
7.7, right?
Yes. I think they had what is it called when there's another earthquake after that? Replica, some shit like that. I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, well, there was that, and everybody forgot about it. But our 2 cents didn't. I'm here to remind you that those people over there, it sucks for them. And especially for people in this area, because there's certain areas that after the earthquake, the ground cracked open during the earthquake, and after that, there's blue clay coming out. There's blue clay from the ground coming out. Now, if you look it up in Google, it says that it was because that area was not that long. Look up blue clay. Because not that long ago, it was a lake in that area. Make sure you give me audio.
Wait, show it?
Show it, yeah. So this is what happened after the earthquake in the Philippines, right? Look at all that blue clay. All that's coming out of the bottom of the ground.
Couldn't it also be because of the minerals that were in it?
Well, no. That's just from an old lake that used to be there.
Oh.
And all that mud, that blue clay is coming out. And that's supposed to you can actually eat that, and it's supposed to be healthy.
What?
Yeah, you could eat dirt, right?
Yeah, I know you can eat it, and your immune system can build up and then.
Yes. That's why I let you guys eat dirt as kids.
Oh, so that's why I chewed on a rock.
Yeah, well, maybe that's because you fell. But play the other one. There's another one. This is blue clay too. That's nothing. But look at this one. Look at this area right here.
Why so much?
It's getting covered. The water. I think it's blue clay coming out of the ground.
So what? Soon the area is gonna be just filled with just clay that's blue.
Maybe,
And it's gonna
or
be
maybe it goes
dry.
back to normal.
If it goes back to normal, then something did happen.
Look at that. It's still oozing out of there. Look at that. You see that?
Damn.
It's crazy, right? Everybody forgot about it. But I didn't. I wanted to know what was still happening.
I didn't even know about that.
And these people, it sucks for them. I have nothing to say about that, but it's just interesting to know that after the earthquake, what's happening there, the aftermath.
I didn't even know about that.
Yes, that's happening in the Philippines or Burma, Myanmar, or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck their name is. But anyways, that's not funny. That's not funny. What is funny is what is funny is black people during earthquakes. Now, let's pull it up. This is what's funny. Black people during earthquakes. Play it. Black people during earthquakes.
Yep. It was a vibe though.
Yeah, I don't know what this YouTuber is.
Nah, I don't want
but
that.
But let me say this first of all before we go and pause it. Let me play this first of all. Now, these are the what are they called? The passport bros. This is the passport bros right here.
That is.
The passport bro. You go to Philippines because you're tired of women in the U.S. and they go and you look for women in the Philippines because you think they're going to take care of you better. Well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who knows? I'm not there to find out. I don't know. Don't care to know. It's just what I know.
There was a video that I saw earlier this morning that video showed an earthquake on a tall building that had those infinite pools.
Oh, yeah. That happened, too.
Yeah.
One of those pools broke, I think, in an area. Damn. I don't know if there was people in the water. But play this one. Play the Passport
2
Bros.
a.m. It's dead ass light out here and shit. All my friends like my.
What the fuck is that?
Nigga, it's just a.
Oh shit, this is a tsunami?
No, dead ass. What's
But
happening?
it's an earthquake.
Are you serious?
Bro, what the fuck is that? Oh
I'm
shit.
dead ass. Why you?
No, nigga, I'm dead.
I don't think they're from California.
What the fuck is this?
No, bro, this.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be panicking like
No,
that.
why you let him die?
No, this shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Bro, what the fuck is going on? Yo, nigga, why you laughing? No, I'm dead ass. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'd be laughing.
Oh, look.
I can't hear you.
Oh shit, Jalen! Oh shit! Oh shit! You gotta go! How you get out?
And it goes on like till they get out of the building. That's what they go doing the whole time. Like you just panic yourself even
Because
more.
the cameraman was laughing.
At the first, then everybody was panicking. I'm telling you, black people during earthquakes,
Are insane.
some funny shit. I gotta say, that's some funny shit. That's a funny reaction to an
Can we
earthquake.
watch it one more time?
Play it again.
How you like this?
That shit was cool.
For real?
Yep. It was a vibe though.
Yeah, you can get a happy ending down here though.
Nah, I don't want that here. Bro, back home, it's fucking 2 a.m. It's dead ass light out here and shit. All my friends like my.
Yeah,
fuck is that?
I wonder if it's because the
It's
world
just-
is a ball.
Oh shit, this is a tsunami?
No,
It's
that's
a
But it's an
tsunami.
earthquake.
Are you serious?
Bro, what the fuck is that? Oh,
It was the funniest shit you'll
no,
ever
nigga,
see.
I'm dead. What the fuck is this?
No, bro, this.
Oh!
Run!
No, this.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Bro, what the fuck is going on? Yo, nigga, why you laughing? No, I'm dead ass.
He said, "Why are you laughing?"
Hold on, gang. Go ahead. Oh shit, Jalen. Oh shit. Oh shit. You gotta go.
All right, we're good. All right, we're good. That's enough of black people freaking out during earthquakes. That's pretty funny. I gotta say. I mean, I'm not saying that it's fun to be in an earthquake over 7 point whatever the fuck it was. 7.7. Not fun at all. Not fun. I've
Very
experienced
dangerous.
7.9. It's scary. It's some scary shit. But you won't see me running out of the building screaming like a bitch. Though. Anyways, that's funny. And so that's you know what? And speaking of Passport Bros, right? Now this past week or past 2 weeks, I guess 2 people got arrested outside. 2 American YouTubers got arrested outside of the country. And you know what? Good. For the stupid fuck Vitaly, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, that guy's all fucking fake. Everything he's done is all fucking staged. From the fucking catching fucking child predators, they're all staged. You can see the interview with his camera guy. He came out and said, "Yeah, it's all staged. It's not real. None of that's real." So you're just out there pretending to smack child molesters, and you know that's what you do. You just pretend. And you went to this other country to pretend to be an asshole because you know that here in the U.S. you could be a fucking asshole to anybody and probably will not go to jail for being an asshole. But try that shit in fucking the Philippines. Guess what, Vitaly? Now you get to spend 10 years in a fucking Philippine prison. And that's because you're not fucking conscious enough to take some advice from another YouTuber that was fucking telling you, "Hey, stop doing this stupid shit that you do. It's not funny." You didn't listen. What? You thought somebody was trying to control you, you dumbass? Well, guess what? Now I need a Filipino name. Find a Filipino name. Now, big Jose are Filipinos too. Oh, man. Big Jose in the Philippine prison's gonna, show you what fun is for being a fucking idiot. Good that you got fucking arrested for your stupid pranks that you pull for being a fucking jerk off. I'm not, and I hate the system. I hate any system. I hate them. But I know it's necessary to keep certain fucking jerk-offs away from regular, normal fucking people. Right? And I'm glad that guy got arrested. Maybe he learned his lesson to not be a jerk-off. Maybe the rest of all you fucking stupid YouTubers that do all this stupid pranks, maybe you guys get the fucking hint and learn. What the fuck am I saying? People got shot during the pandemic, and yet people don't stop pulling those stupid pranks. Right now, recently, they just finished going to the court case of that dude, that DoorDash driver that shot that stupid kid that was pranking him. Right? And he lost the case. Well, he won I should say, the guy won the case. The other guy lost the case. The YouTuber lost the case for being a fucking idiot because the other guy was just defending himself. Don't fucking put a camera in front of the fucking people that don't want a fucking camera in front of their face. No? And I'm saying for those that don't want camera on their face. All right.
Me.
So there's that. That one, Vitaly, happened in the Philippines. He's spending 10 years in the Philippine jail. And the other one, the other guy is Mykhailo. He got arrested in India. Although I don't really want to take credit for that guy being American because that sounds Russian as fuck, to be honest. If anything, sounds Ukrainian as fuck. That's probably what it's down, Mykhailo. MYK. The fuck? That's not American. If it was American, it would be MI. Who the fuck uses Y? Obviously, those Ruskies do. Like,
I mean, I got a Y in mine.
But you're American. That guy got arrested. You know. But that guy, I have mixed feelings. With whatever that guy did. So what that guy did was why he got arrested in India was because he went to the Sentinel Island.
Sentinel?
You ever heard of the Sentinel Island? Google Sentinel Island. So Sentinel Island is an island off the coast of India that I guess it housed a tribe, Sentinel. I guess it housed a tribe that doesn't want any contact with the outside world. They kill anybody who tries to approach that island. Like that Asian American guy that went into that island, right? And what was he trying to do? He was trying to prophesize the word of God. Goddamn stupid religion, right? People. Now, this guy went in there with the word of God, and guess what he got? Well, you don't have to show it. That was just for you. Yeah, that's the island. It's in that island lives a tribe that has no contact with the outside world. They don't want contact.
So, because I think I might have heard one thing about this island that they're cannibals.
Well, I don't know if they eat. Well, I don't know if they eat each other, but I know they kill people who go in there because they kill the.
I mean, there's like a video right here that says first contact, and I'm kind of curious how that.
Yeah, that's the guy that died. That's how people know that people die when they go there. That's how people know that they die.
Oh.
Yeah, those people will kill you if you show up to their land. Well, I mean, But anyways, with that guy, I have mixed feelings because I'm like, damn, that would have been interesting to know how those people live. Because he went in there trying to contact them. He left them an offering. I think he left them a Coke and I don't know what the fuck else. But, you give them a Coke, they're not going to know what to do with the fucking Coke.
They don't know how to drink then.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've seen cans of Coke everywhere because they live in an island. There's trash in the ocean, so I mean, I don't know. But that one, I'm like, But also, hey, there's rules. You got to follow the rules. Anyways, if you don't follow the rules, you'll end up in a prison in Thailand or fucking India. I don't know which one would suck more. Being in prison with a bunch of Hindis or being in prison with a bunch of Asian Mexicans?
I'd say Hindis.
Yeah, because they eat cow shit.
Yep.
They bathe in cow pee.
And they cover themselves with a lot of it.
Yes, they do. That's gross. I don't want us to be smelling like cow shit.
Or piss.
So anyways, it's a good thing that, that we have laws to follow. So that way you don't end up in a stupid prison, right? But people don't seem to understand that. Not even here in the greatest country of the fucking land. Goddamn America. That was good timing. Right? Not even here. So nowadays you have, should I call them retards? Maybe they're retards. Retard. Maybe. I'm going to call them dumb people. So you have dumb people committing what is it? Federal? Terrorism. I forgot what it's called when they do terrorism inside the country from people.
Terrorists?
Well, no, there's a word. Now people are committing terrorist attacks, burning down Teslas, making fucking everybody's Tesla's information available. They're all doing that. And you know what's funny is that people fucking get caught on cameras and then they're like, oh, but I was exercising my rights. Your rights to what? To fuck up somebody else's fucking car? Like, you're mad at Elon because, first of all, what everybody's mad at Elon for is for him finding out all the waste and trying to eliminate the waste so that the fucking country, the greatest fucking country in the fucking world, see what I depend on? Where's my fucking eagle? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, the greatest country in the world. What was my point? You better remind me my point because that was on you. You made me forget what my point was.
You were talking about how Elon wanted to get rid of the waste, and
anyways,
yeah.
And you people want to make Elon the criminal because he's showing you guys what the money is being wasted on. That's not smart. Like, I think I would have thought that everybody would be like, you know what? Fuck you, Elon Musk, or whatever the fuck your name is. Did I say it right? I think I did. I wanted to be funny, but I guess I can't.
Elon.
And then you could have been like, fuck you, Elon, but your cars suck and nobody is ever going to buy them again. You could have done that. But no, people are so smart. Like, we're going to go burn down all the Teslas. We're going to go throw cake at a Tesla robot because that way I'm showing people I hate that guy and nobody should be allowing him to look into the system. You have those stupid people that think like that. So they go out there and they fucking commit a terrorist attack on your fucking neighbors. And it just goes to show the fucking type of mindset that has been fucking put on this goddamn idiots, if you want to call them that way. I don't think they're smart. They're not smart people. Anyways, so you have that, right? You have weird people and people get weird, right? Oh, but first of all, people are getting terrorist attacks for burning Teslas. All right. You hate Elon, and you know what? I don't share the sentiment. I don't even care for him. I like the cars. You know, I really want a Tesla, but I'm just not sure if I'm ready to suck dick. I'm just saying.
Also for them to check.
I'm just saying. Only gay people will drive Teslas. Anyways, so you have that. And I can see why you want to hate him, right? And people hate Elon so much that they went out of their way to find shit about him. So people went and looked at his logo. Pull up his logo. Right? So we all know, we've all seen the Tesla logo. Play it. Show it. So we've all seen that Tesla logo, right? We've all seen it. But people went out on their way and said, oh, Elon is a white supremacist that's trying to get rid of every other color people. And, you know, when people persist, they will find. And what did they find? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's suspicious.
Gay.
That's suspicious.
You sure about that?
I am pretty sure about that. Look at what it looks like. You tell me what it looks like.
A mine.
A mine?
A landmine.
It looks like a tack. One of those tacks that you put on the wall, right? See, I'm not racist like you fucks, but everybody else saw a KKK hood. That's what everybody else saw.
I don't understand how it looks like that.
No, it looks like it.
It's just a
It does
little
look-
thing on the bottom.
Okay,
that just
you
doesn't
don't
get
understand how it looks like it. I will show you. You know who's going to show you right now? The one and only Kanye West is going to show you right now why. Why it looks like a hood. Go ahead and play Kanye West. Just play it. Just click on it. It'll play. Give me audio. Do you tell me it doesn't look like
you
that?
get
Look
the
at
angle?
Kanye West. He's
See?
black, by the way.
Trying to figure it out.
He's with
This is-
DJ Academic, I think.
Oh,
Doesn't it look?
Now what the fuck is this guy doing?
And you know what? People saw this and they were like, "Oh, the Tesla T upside down looks like that." That's Kanye, by the way. You can take that off. I don't know how YouTube's gonna do with that with this video. I don't want to show so
I don't
much.
think they're gonna like that very much.
Well, I'll kind of see if I can block it out or something.
Just
But
like-
anyways, that's where we're at today, where people go out of their way to find out that the T for the Tesla, instead of looking like a tack, it looks like the hood of a KKK. Even though most Tesla logos, they come in black. So, I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
Then how come the one that you gave us is white?
Because I made sure I found a white one because I wanted to look like it. But anyways, that's what's happening in the world. Tesla upside down is the KKK hood. Meanwhile,
Stop saying.
you know what? You know what? People are mad at Elon, but they are also mad at Kanye for wearing it. Elon just put it in his drawing, his logo. Kanye is wearing it. Right? He's wearing the peace sign for the Hindu religion, the peace sign, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Well, the peace sign in Hindi is the swastika.
What's a swastika?
Hitler, Nazi.
I don't think you should be saying that though. If you
Fuck YouTube.
you should probably
anyway.
censor that.
No, I'm not censoring anything.
Censor it.
No.
Censor it.
Anyways, so that's that. Terrorist attacks. And you know what? And not only that, and you have this, and all the freaks come out too. All the freaks come out hating him and wanting to harm somebody because they're mad at Elon. They want to harm Elon, by the way. Go ahead and play that creepy lady.
You show it.
Yeah.
Elon Musk es confrontado por extraña
Like,
mujer.
this. Look at this bitch. She looks satanic though. This bitch looks satanic, dude. Look at her. If you don't think she looks satanic, you could at least agree that she looks Homo sapien.
Es una víctima de los implantes.
She looks no Homo sapien, Neanderthal. We can agree that she looks Neanderthal. Go back. Right there.
Right here.
Yeah. Look at it. We can agree that she at least looks Neanderthal.
You had to put it on a goofy face.
If she doesn't look satanic, she at least, at the very minimum, Neanderthal. All right. All right. So I don't know what she wanted. Play it again, but skip all the beginning. Go back though. Go back.
Go back.
Right there. More back. Dude, I can't understand it. Go play it. Click again right there. Dear Elon, I thought you don't want to come face to face with me, boy.
Hey, here's your boyfriend not down.
Hear your boyfriend not down.
Lies. Nazi raccoons, you know I would.
She said a Nazi raccoon.
No, I said not see.
Oh, I thought he called him a coon.
Oh my.
That's so offensive too. Wouldn't it be dream come true if you met me in person?
That would not be a dream come true.
But first of all, who the fuck is this Neanderthal?
Put it.
¿Será que es una víctima de los implantes?
What does that say?
He's saying, could it be that she's a victim of the implants that Elon's been putting on? No, this is the victim of a believing camel toe Harris. Again,
Dumb.
Neanderthal or satanic? You be the judge. Anyways, that, creepy people come out. You walk around and you see people, but you never think, oh, fuck, this person looks fucking ugly as shit. Well, I do. Anyways, so what time are we at?
49 minutes.
All right, we're okay. We're okay. We'll see how far we get. We're gonna have to cut some of this stuff out. We'll leave it for next time because
I really want to go over the UPA.
UAP. You mean?
UAP. There we go.
Okay, we'll leave that for last. We'll do that last. Okay, so anyways, the big news of last week, and it was all over fucking the media, right? Social media. Even Joe Rogan had that guy, the guy with the dire wolf, the guys that brought the dire wolf back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a great idea and all. That's a great technological advancement. Yes, it is.
But they just brought back a killer though.
That's one thing. And again, it goes back to what I'm saying. What the fuck is going on in the world that you're thinking bringing back a fucking psychotic killing machine?
And they're also trying to bring out another one.
And you have all these satanic parades everywhere. And you bring another fucking shit that could kill people?
And that's half a size.
Now, imagine how much money it took to bring that. They got a lot of money. And you know what? This is what I don't understand. All this fucking stupid ass scientist, right? And I'm gonna say stupid ass science because you guys are fucking idiots. All this stupid ass science, you have brains for whatever the fuck you're doing, but for reality, you guys don't have a fucking single fucking clue of what the fuck the world runs on. Most of the world runs on how I the fuck thinks. I work with a fucking bunch of fucking dudes in construction, and all those motherfuckers think the same shit that I'm fucking saying right now. You guys are fucking idiots. Pretend to know what the fuck you're talking about. And yes, you might know your subject, but you guys don't know anything about fucking life. Why the fuck would you bring back an animal that was fucking dead from 10,000 years when there's fucking other species living right now that you could fucking save?
It's actually 13,000 years.
But you bring back a fucking animal that was dead whenever fucking Jesus left fucking the Americas. How is that a smart idea? Well, and here's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing. All this fucking the dudes that brought the set up the team to bring back this dire wolf back, right? He's supposed to be a billionaire. Why the fuck are you asking for money from the fucking government if you yourself are a fucking billionaire? Why don't you use your stupid billions of dollars instead of wasting government money that could go for other fucking real programs, not like those fucking transgender programs or bringing back a dead, stupid fucking animal? It's dead for a fucking reason. It's not here. It's gone because it was stupid enough. It couldn't survive the fucking temperature of the time.
Well, here's the...
What makes you fucking think it's going to survive the temperature of today? What are you saying?
Okay, so here's 3 other ones that I know they're going to try to bring. They're trying to bring back the saber tooth.
Oh, that's great.
And they're trying to bring back the giant anaconda.
Well, how about you bring your fucking mother back from fucking the dead? How about that? And that's not the worst thing that they're bringing back, right? That they're bringing him back is not bad. Here's the thing. Here's the problem that I fucking can think of, right? Now, we know for a fact that China, those kids are 6 years old now. They had some fucking GMO kids 6 years ago. They made them smarter. They fucking changed their fucking genes, their DNAs using CRISPR. And that's the same shit that those stupid scientists that brought back the direwolf, that's the same shit that they've used. They used that program to do that to those kids. So now, right? That's what's happening now. Now, and there's people out there that are getting ready to have kids, and they're like, They go out, get their eggs and all that checked out, and the doctor tells them, hey, well, this egg means that this kid is gonna have Down syndrome. This kid's gonna be all right. This one right here is the one that's gonna be top out of every one of them. So they get to choose. You want the retarded kid or you want the smart kid? You could choose that now. All right, you could do that. So I'm saying like it. This is especially for like people about your age, because you guys are growing. By the time you guys get to be my age, there's people that are gonna have all the money in the world, and all their kids are gonna have all the advantages because they can fucking swap out whatever the fuck swaps out and make them smarter and faster and better. But the good thing is we know what Hollywood does with all those kids from all those air quotes smart people. Yeah, look at J-Lo's kid. It's a queer kid. Ha ha ha. Look at fucking Jamie Foxx kid, like the Fox girl from fucking Transformers that got molested and then she didn't want to do it, so they changed her for another girl. That girl, yeah, that girl. Look at it. All three of her kids are transgender. One, I'm not saying it's horrible. One, it's like, all right, that happened. But three, how the fuck did three of your kids? How much fucking plastic water did you feed your kids? Did you not think of that? Anyways, again, all the scientists that say that they want to fucking, we need government funding to do this. Hey, motherfucker, you're a billionaire. Use your fucking money. Why the fuck do we got to use our money on something that most people don't even give a fuck about? But you know what? According to the world, I'm the dumbass. I'm the one that doesn't understand what they're doing. No, I completely understand that you're just going to fuck up the ecosystem.
Well, like
now,
bringing this guy back.
They're bringing that guy back? Yeah, what is that?
The giant snake from the dinosaur ages. Now,
that's a great idea. I hope it eats every single one of them in that fucking lab where they fucking make that shit.
And it was able to eat those giant gators back then.
But here's the thing, what they're saying. They're saying that they're going to keep them all in captivity.
No, they're not.
Well, they might be able to, but CRISPR is available to you and I. We can fucking use CRISPR to... We have rabbits, right? Mm-hmm. We can use CRISPR to make rabbits whatever color we want.
Purple?
Whatever color we want. I mean, whatever color is available, but whatever color we want. In nature. I don't think purple is in nature.
Okay,
I'm just saying like natural colors in the DNA. And you can make them big, fat, whatever you want. Because people could already do that. Look at Bubba's, the American bully.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him. That was a wolf fucking millions of years ago. And now it's just a little fat, chubby dog with a flat face.
Wait, it was a big dog back then?
Well, all the dogs come from wolves.
Well, yeah, I know, but
that's what I mean when I say they were big dogs back then.
Well, yeah, I know. I forgot what that tiny one was, but it was in Little Rascal.
That was a pit bull.
Yeah, that one.
That's
I remember that one used to used to be big, not like how tiny.
Well, there's different versions of pit bulls. There's bull terrier. I guess that's kind of like a pit bull. Which is the ones with the long, kind of a long nose. There's
and what are their faces like?
Bullies, American bullies. That's kind of like a pit bull too. It's mixed. So they mixed them so much that eventually it changed. That's what CRISPR basically is, but except you're using a computer to do that. It's gonna be a lot faster because you could choose the genes and all that. So, anyways, that's what I think about people bringing the direwolves back for what, right? Remember. Oh, but you know what? This CRISPR stuff, it's scary to think that they're going to be able to do that to give advantage to certain rich kids, because that's what's going to be for rich people. Because only rich people are going to be able to afford it. All right? But it's kind of good, because this is something that as a child I used to dream of, that it would be really fucking cool. It would be really fucking cool. Human wings.
No, human wings.
That would be really fucking cool. Now, technology, knowing what they can do that with the CRISPR and all that, they could bring back dead fucking animals. Now they could probably give you wings. They could actually, I don't know if this is real or not, but it would be cool if this was real. They can actually do that to you. And if they could do it, how expensive is it?
I'd say 1 million.
And probably.
Extend their bodies into
I think this is AI though.
Structures such as wings.
But look at that.
Controlling and feeling each wing movement within the nervous system. Leonardo da Vinci said, once you have tasted flight, you will forever
walk the earth. It's a guy that uses prosthetic legs trying to do that.
There you have been, and there you will always long to return.
The sky. No, I've been in the sky, and I don't really want to go back to the sky. I mean, you really have to be a fucking idiot with no legs to not to want to be in the sky. I mean, who the fuck wants to be in the fucking sky when planes are falling off the fucking sky right now? Helicopters are flipping upside down in the air and just slamming the fucking ground, and have fucking Spaniard family of 5 die. And you know what's weird about that? Because the pilot was black, it took forever to tell him, hey, this was the pilot. I'm just saying. Normally it's like, that's the pilot. This time it took about 2-3 days for them to say, that's the pilot.
Maybe we should have done that time.
I'm just saying.
Maybe we should have done the color guessing one for that one.
For what? For the pilot?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of hard to guess. Because they have all their inclusive laws now and all that stupid shit. Like, you got to include people just based on the color of their skin, not based on the fucking brightness of your brain, I guess, right? Anyways, if you're looking to get wings in the future, now you're going to be able to. You know what? And this might be an AI video. I don't fucking know. I didn't do my research properly, and who gives a fuck? I'm just here to report to you what I fucking find. But this is cool. I forgot where I was going with this.
Well, you were going with how
human wings.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool because I've always wanted to do this. I always wanted to have wings to fly like that, but not on a plane. My own personal wings. Oh, I remember where I was going. And here's the thing about this though. Maybe 20, 25, 30 years ago, maybe people were talking and they were like, you know what would be cool if somebody invents a jetpack and we could fly it. We could fly the skies with a jetpack.
They kind of did that.
That's where I'm going. Today, jetpacks are available. I mean, they're not at the price range where you and I can afford one, unless you all fucking hit subscribe and, you know, you give me more likes, you give me all that shit that I need to start making money. Then I probably can afford one and I could take you guys on a trip. I'm just saying, if you really want to,
us?
We'll take them, take you, you know. But this fucks won't subscribe, so it doesn't help. Anyways, that was an idea back in the days, and now here's the new idea. Now you have jetpacks available. You can fly a jetpack. Yeah, they have jetpack races now.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I hate that other jetpack. Not that kind of race, but like. Now they have that. So now that's probably what's coming in the future. Those wings for anybody that can afford them.
Yeah, but then wouldn't it just basically require like a bunch of like energy and sanity?
Well, I mean, technology is going to get better.
Well, yeah, I know.
Look at that. Look at this. Now they have that brain shit, the Starlink brain, whatever the fuck it's called. I forgot what it's called.
It's Starlink.
It's not Starlink. That's the satellite. Elon's fucking chip in the brain. They could do that. So now you put that chip with those wings.
Oh yeah, I know you could do that with a
It'll work.
disabled person that can't walk, and then it'll make their
A disabled person that can't walk. But a person that can't fly is a disabled bird. You see what I'm saying? Eventually it's going to be possible for you to fly. Where are we at?
an hour and 3 minutes.
Ah, fuck. Okay. All right, we're going to do the last.
Let's do
Shell companies, Trump's tariff. So we've all heard about Trump's tariffs. And now, you know, China said, all right, well, you guys want to play that game? We're playing this game even harder. And they started spilling secrets about how everything works. Go down. That one with the dot.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Now, what was I saying? Shit. Trump's tariff, right? Oh, China. And now they're spilling all the beans. Now they're telling everybody, hey, remember how you bought this Gucci shit? How you bought this Armani shit? How you bought all this other stupid shit that you thought was really expensive? Yeah, well, it got made in the same warehouse where that $20 shit got made. So they overcharge you for your shit. right? So this is the war. And then, you know what? And play this. Play this is the most interesting shit that I come across. Listen to what this stupid cunt says.
From Donald Trump's tariffs, because the Heard and McDonald Islands were listed by the White House yesterday among countries facing new trade tariffs of 10%. But these islands near Antarctica are completely uninhabited,
Yeah, it's
except
fucking
for
English.
penguins. It's all a bit confusing, but they may have been targeted simply because the islands are in Australian territory.
Only? Are you sure? Don't take it off. Are you sure it's only because it's an Australian island? Are you sure? Or maybe it's because stupid shelf companies. That's why that stupid island that everybody's like, ha 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 ha, he's gonna charge tariff to the penguins. No, bitch. To all those companies that have their fucking show address at that stupid island where nobody fucking lives. That's why those fucking islands got fucking tariffs on them. Because people hide their shit in those islands that don't fucking exist technically because nobody lives there.
Well, isn't there like a spot where it's illegal to bury bodies in snow?
I don't know about that, but that's not the point. I'm saying that the only reason that those islands that nobody lives there is because of fucking shelf companies. You ever heard of that, you twat? Of course you haven't heard of that because you don't fucking read anything other than what's in front of your stupid face. That's what I do too. That's why all that. And also, that voice is fucking annoying. I agree. Yes. That voice was stupid. Oh, yeah, it's only because it's an Australian island. No, bitch. It's because it's shell companies living in there. Yes. It's fake companies. That's where people hide money. So therefore, you got to go get that money. If we're getting taxed for shit, they sure as hell are. I'm glad they sure as hell are getting taxed. Thank you. And white men in the UK, you can change that now. And white men in the UK, I'm sorry, dudes, but it sucks to suck. Now you guys have special laws that are harsher for you. So there's that. Anyways, shell companies in that penguin island, that's the reason why they want to put all those tariffs into those islands. It's not for no reason.
When we go to the UP.
Let's go to those. Okay, let's go to the UFO sightings. Now, I've said that I'm going to do every time I come across a UFO sighting, I will show it to you. This happened in Mexico. Now, this, you can brush it off and say it's probably like an airplane, but let's watch it.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like on here so far.
Play it.
Como debe de ser. Y se da cuenta que inesperadamente un enorme y extraño objeto
kind of looks like a plane, but it looks too wide, too long, thin. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at.
That looks like a bomber.
It could be a bomber. But somebody's recording it from a plane, though. So I don't think planes fly that close to each other like that. That video is repeating itself. It's something. Yeah, the B-2 bomber.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the next one. There's that one. I don't know if it's real or not, but it happened in Mexico. Now this is some shit, people. It's like the one we saw 2 weeks ago, right? Remember how it looked like a guy in a hood floating in the air?
Oh yeah.
Now look at this one. This one looks different. And somebody did a close up. Look at that. So what is it? I mean, I don't know what it is. It could be anything. It could be anything, but I mean, you know what? People, go ahead, play the other one. Well, I think I already showed this one, but I just wanted to show it again. This was just weird. This was in front of someone. Look at how close to them.
What?
I don't know what it is. This happened in Colombia.
Right in front of someone too?
Yeah, look, and it left. It's gone. A ball is not a ball, is not a balloon. Now, do the next one.
Someone tells me this next one's gonna be weird.
We'll see. This happened here in California. All over the place. People are seeing shit. Look at that.
That looks like a gyroscope. Like there's something standing in the middle while the outside is just
I
spinning
knew the word. I
rapidly.
knew the word for that. It's not gyros. Yeah, but I know what you're saying. You're trying to describe. But it's like a wheel with balls. You know, in the Bible, when they describe angels, that's how it describes them. A wheel with balls and a bunch of eyes around it.
Yeah, that's what I was like imagining.
So, is that an angel?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. What's next? Do we have any other UAP one?
UFO AI.
What's the last one?
View of the pilot.
Oh, the poles.
Oh, poles.
Let's do the AI one. Now, this is AI, obviously, but I just want to show you. Hey, this is AI, obviously.
I'm pretty sure anybody can realize that's AI.
Is it?
It is.
I ain't be.
All right, hear me out. This thing has been levitating with anti-gravity for over 70 years. Under the new declassification
See that?
law, we're now
I don't know if it's AI or not, but there seems like they seem to be acting normal around it. It doesn't look like they're acting abnormal. Like you see? But I don't know. I don't know if that one's true. Now, speaking of gravity, right? Do grav is mag. You probably saw my foot there. No, you didn't. Good. Play that one. Okay, pause it before you play it, though, right? All right. I've always said that whatever they're teaching us is definitely not it. And, you know, and from time to time, there comes a scientist and they spill the beans and everybody's like, no, that's not what he meant. Let's listen to what this guy says. Listen to what he says.
That's called gravity. Is not a fundamental force. That's number one. Gravity is an emergent property of a particle system of magnetic force.
This is what you were telling me like 2 days ago.
Gravity is a second effect.
And this is a physicist at NASA.
At NASA?
At NASA. Dr. Whipping You. I mean, he's crying for you. Whipping You is a scientist, physicist at NASA. So, let me summarize it so that everybody can understand it at the level that I understand. It means that the conspiracy, that gravity is not real. He just told you. Gravity is not real.
So then we're just basically the missing part of the void.
No. Gravity is not real. Magnetism is what keeps us underground.
In our heart, that's what does that, like.
Well, it does some sort of vortex, the way it pumps your blood around your body. Yeah. So gravity is not real. And now, put China as a-hole. Prepare that one. Yeah. Now let's go back to Trump, right? To Trump. Now, some of you might not like him, but you know, he's protecting America. And everybody's been taking advantage of America forever. And now it's time to bring it back to America. I said America like fucking 20 times. There's no fucking eagle sound. What the fuck is going on? You're the freaking producer. You're supposed to be ready. I don't have it is not an excuse. Anyways, now everybody hates Trump. Mostly everybody hates Trump here in America, but outside of the country, this is what's going on.
What's your message to? Have you seen
Higher.
Trump? Do you think he should
Higher.
step in?
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
I approve that message. Play it again. That's so funny.
What's your message to? Have you seen Donald Trump? Do you think he should step in?
Donald Trump, don't trust China.
I don't
China
either.
is asshole.
There you go. A fellow Asian friend is telling you, Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole. It clearly, we've all seen it. They're putting tariffs on us. Like, that's going to fucking scare us.
Watch it one more time.
Anyways, play it one more
What's your
time.
message to... Have you seen Donald Trump? Do you think he should step in?
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
It's so funny. You don't even know how many times after I saw this video, that was playing in my head for days. Days and days and days.
I think that might happen to me.
You know what? Now you're gonna be thinking of this every time. China don't Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole. Anyways, and you know what?
One more time.
Play it one more time, and then I got it one more thing. One more thing.
Have you seen Donald Trump? Do you think he should step in?
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
So okay, you hear the question he asked them at first? What's your message to America? He says.
Yeah.
Now, there's a whole trend. There was a whole trend on TikTok of people not in the U.S. sending a message to Americans. And if you look up on YouTube, message to Americans, guess what? There's absolutely nothing. There should be at least a video that has to do with message or American. No, wait, don't do it. I'm going to show you here. I got a screenshot. That screenshot, not the yeah, that one. Click on that one. Look, I search message to America on TikTok. This is the kind of bullshit the TikTok gets on, by the way. Make it big. Look at that. What? Message to America. No results.
There should be at least like thousands in
Talk about fucking blocking information, right? I mean, there should be at least some video that has nothing to do with that. Look, this is the shit with TikTok. On TikTok, if we type cars. No, let's not get cars because that could involve that. If we type a certain type of car, if you type BMW or Toyota or wherever, there's going to be 2 videos that have to do with BMW and thousands of videos of fucking girls showing their ass or their tits. But look at this. No ass, no tits. There is no results on message to America. That's the kind of bullshit that TikTok gets on. And yeah, they're not fucking censoring no information for nobody. Now, I'm not saying I believe that. You can take that off. Now, I'm not saying, no, leave it. No, take it off. Leave it. Now, I'm not saying that I believe whatever these people are saying to the message to America should be. I'm not saying I believe any of that. I'm not. What I'm saying is, why are those videos not available? Or why is there no fucking videos of girls showing their tits or ass available in that fucking section? Any other wording you go and fucking put it on TikTok, it'll show you tits and ass. But not this one. Not message to America. Not even that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. YouTube has us in jail for a week. And this will go up next. It'll go up when 7 days are up. I don't know when fucking 7 days are up. But it'll go. But the audio will still be on. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, thank you for listening. This was our 2 cents with me, Oscar. Deuces.
Our 2 cents.